Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Weird Frequencies. Broadcasting live from a bunker deep down underneath a cornfield somewhere in South Central Illinois. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Weird Frequencies. Boom. Bada bing. So, if you've never seen the show before, this is a show about weird things going on in the world, and just, we just try to find out what's going on. It's kind of a new show. Tonight's a special show. We have a special guest. Sammy Morningstar is going to be on the show. Let me introduce everybody on the cast. My name is Rob. This is Adam down here. Adam, Secret Knowledge. Tyler, will you look up to her IMDb movie database? Maybe find it for us, and could you want to read it to us?
Yeah, I've already got it up. Sammy Morningstar is an actress, cosplayer, animal advocate, and digital creator, best known for her work in the independent horror cinema and immersive online content. A rising force in the film genre, Sammy has quickly made a household name for herself through raw performances and an undeniable screen presence that captures both vulnerability and strength. Born with a love for performance, Sammy began modeling and content creation before making her mark in film. She stars in The Meat Hook Massacre, directed by cult horror filmmaker Dustin Ferguson, where she appeared alongside Brett Wagner, Leatherface, in the 2003 remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Sammy shares the screen with genre legend Lynn Laurie from Shivers and The Crazies in Night of the Dead Sorority Babes, and takes on a starring role in Return to Death Park, acting opposite Robert Mook's House of a Thousand Corpses. She also stars in Kevin Kills, appearing opposite horror icon Brink Stevens, The Slumber Party Massacre, and veteran actress Lisa London's Sudden Impact, starring Clint Eastwood. Her acting range spans indie scream queen roles to emotionally charged character work. Through brand 50 Shades of Little, Sammy connects with fans across platforms like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch, offering an unfiltered look into her creative world, personal growth, and motherhood journey.
Boom. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. And, I'm proud to say she's from Central Illinois, which is super cool. So, we don't get to brag about our anybody around here very often. So, super cool, ladies and gentlemen. Let's introduce to the show Sammy Morningstar.
Hi.
Yes.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm just mess things up.
No. You're good. It's a StreamYard.
There we go. Welcome to the show, Sammy. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
So we we just normally just watch news clips and try to figure out what's going on weird in the world. So it's fun to every once in a while, to have somebody on the show and bounce, things off of them and just see what you think. You know what I mean? And because we get tired of what we think, kind of, all the time. Especially Tyler. No, just kidding. No, no, seriously. How about tell us a little bit about yourself? I mean, I've been watching, all over Facebook and TikTok and everything, your career. And that's what made me really, want to contact you, is because you all of a sudden, you're in all these cool movies, and they're all horror movies. And how cool is that? So thanks for even answering and being on the show, really. But tell us a little bit, about yourself, maybe your story.
So,
how'd you get into the movies? That kind of how'd that happen?
I love horror stuff in general, and anyone who knows me knows that I like horror stuff. I work for the state, and my boss actually likes horror stuff too. Somebody sent him a casting call that was actually in Jacksonville for a local horror movie that's being made. Uh-huh. And he sent it to me knowing that I like all things that are horror and spooky. And he didn't know that I was ever interested in acting. It was just for shits and giggles. Sorry if I'm not allowed to say that. It was just for giggles.
Yeah.
And so I reached out to them, as Ash Hamilton, for a movie called Effed. And I actually got to be an extra in it.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
We know Ash.
Yep.
I'm glad there's like a demon in it towards the end of it.
Ash is awesome.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. So that was actually my first ever role. I just couldn't believe I got to do it because I've always wanted to act, especially in a horror movie because I grew up with horror. I grew up with my grandma and she was obsessed with Child's Play and with Halloween. So
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
classic. Real.
so
horror.
after that, it just kind of went from there. Most of the things I did was by word of mouth. And then I just started posting more on social media and people started responding more with me because I share everything on there. Like I share stuff about mental health, about animals, about trees, and about horror. So it just kind of took off from there. And my first real movie, I'd say, like where I had a speaking role, I actually had a lead role in it. And that was actually filmed in Rochester, Illinois. So
Okay.
Really?
So not
Yeah,
too far
split
from
screen.
me. Yeah.
yeah.
You just jumped right into the lead role, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty overwhelming, but it was really cool too.
What was that movie?
A split screen. I played Rachel in the Illinois Valley Murder Tapes. It's on Tubi.
Okay.
Wow.
It's kind of like a found footage film. It's like in double feature, so it's really neat.
Super cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
People,
that one's by Joshua Brucker.
very cool. People are going to be looking that up tonight. And, throw some
It
links
was
in the
my
chat
first one, so
We'll put it in the chat. And also, we have a very super crazy interactive audience. So, you know, if we get some questions and comments, we'll throw them all at throughout the night. Also,
I apologize ahead of time for being like winded and hoarse because I'm sick and my throat's a little raw.
yes, Sammy's still doing the show, even though she's not feeling well, you guys. So,
Yeah.
that's
No
she's
pain,
a
no
trooper.
gain.
She's a
Hey,
trooper.
Chris.
So there you go. There's Chrislyn. She said good evening to everybody. Nice. So, okay. So Ash, he's been on the show, and we interviewed him, and he's so interesting, and he's so cool. Like I feel like he's gonna really, be something amazing. Not that he's not, right? I don't mean that, but I feel like he just gets bigger and bigger with everything he does.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
So
his movie set was amazing to be on. It was just so crazy and cool, and it's bigger than what I thought it was going to be.
and film right in Rochester. Like what kind of sets or what kind of places did you go to film it?
So the one for Rochester was split screen with Joshua Barker, and we filmed that part of it at my house, like in my backyard, and then we filmed a lot of it at that Lincoln Memorial Gardens.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. A great place for a film a horror movie, probably.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's cool. That's funny. Thank you for throwing up the 50 Shades. So tell us about 50 Shades of 50 Shades So Little. Oh, well, I'm getting that wrong. I'm so stupid. I can't read it. What does it say? Now say that
you're
right.
getting it right. There's
50
no way
Shades of
around
Little.
it. I was
50
obsessed with
Shades of
50 Shades
Little.
of Grey,
Yeah.
so
Right, 50 Shades of Little. So this is about your motherhood, right?
Sure. I mean, I got motherhood because of it, so
Yeah. So, but you do a lot of posting about motherhood, is what I'm saying, right?
yeah. I got 2 boys, so
Super
I
cool.
try not to post too much about them. Now that I'm getting more followers, I don't want like a lot of stranger people
Oh, right.
getting hold of the information. So
Right. Yeah. So we'll just switch that subject. So, okay. So now I
I
got
do
some
have
cool.
a couple of people that are a little stalkerish already. So
Yeah. You got to be careful. Right. Definitely. Yeah. That's your private life. Yeah. You got to keep that separate now, especially the more, bigger you get. So, you got to think about it.
So
Right.
I still touch base on it because I do have followers because of that. So
Okay.
So, all right. So I got some, just some questions for you. The old, like sort of David Letterman or Johnny Carson type questions, and or Jimmy Kimmel questions.
You're more Jay Leno.
All right. Yeah. There you go. Close enough.
At least you're not Stephen Colbert.
Yeah. Thank you. Definitely not. Oh, he's made a big crazy, stink. In films like Meat Hook Massacre and The Night of the Dead Sorority Babes, these are amazing titles, and I'm going to watch all these movies, and I haven't yet. So, but in these movies, you dived into slasher and zombie territory. What's some anything happen in those movies that were weird or unexplained, or that you had any stories filming zombie
Unfortunately,
movies?
not really on the sets at all. Nothing funny has happened on the movie sets.
Right. So you did the Return of the Death Park, right? So what about amusement parks? Was that creepy? Was that like in an amusement park actually? Like you hear so much, stuff about urban legends about, amusement parks.
So Return of the Death Park is actually an actual park in California, not an amusement park. But
No.
But I have watched a lot of the Final Destinations, like almost every single one of them. So, and I have gone to a lot of amusement parks, and they are creepy. They are so creepy.
I got you. I see. I messed that up. So, how many movies have you done altogether?
Oh God, I know I'm in the 20s now. So
wow. So, and you've got some big projects that I saw you just signed like a 3-movie deal or something like that. Congratulations.
yes, yeah, I'm so excited. American Muscle Entertainment, who it's with. The director is Rob Davidson.
Uh-huh.
We're actually going to be filming in a couple months a movie called Compulsion. I am so excited for that. I got the lead in that one, so that's going to be really cool.
We'll all be checking that out. All of our listeners too, definitely, for
And
sure.
it's more like a psychological thriller, so that's going to be pretty fun.
Skeletor said peeps be crazy. Yeah, that's right.
I love Skeletor. I actually went to a Comic Con with him, so that was so fun.
Crystalline said you have a big, beautiful smile. Very cool.
Thank you.
I gotta warn you.
I'm on shrooms. Okay.
I gotta warn you, Sammy. Skeletor is one of them crazy guys.
He's funny. Nuts. He's harmless. He's funny, but he probably is on shrooms. Who watches this show on shrooms?
Skeletor can do that.
Yeah, Skeletor.
Like, when you want to go to a concert or something, or I don't know, go outside.
Maybe you could do that at C2E2. We went C2E2 together.
Right, yeah, we'll trip with you, dude. It's all good. All right, so you've worked with horror legend Lynn Lowry from the Crazies.
Yeah, Night of the Dead Sorority Babes.
About that.
She's amazing. She is so talented. It's crazy. Like seeing her just switch into her character and switch right back out to her real self. It's inspiring.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to be working with her on Compulsion too. She's going to be in that movie as well.
I'm
excited to work with her again. She's amazing.
Wow. So have you taken any kind of like formal training, or did you just dive right in there?
I just dove right in. I have absolutely zero training.
In high school, college, nothing. You didn't dive
nothing ever. No.
That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, you're just a natural then. So that's that.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Whatever I'm doing seems to be working. I want to do training. Right now I'm just like watching people I look up to and watching stuff on YouTube and doing like free classes on there.
So a couple other things just about you personally. You're a cosplayer, right? What's up with that? And tell us, how do you get into that?
I've always loved cosplaying. I actually got into it with a group here in Springfield called the Route 66 Cosplayers.
Oh yeah. I know. I know. What's that lady's name that runs that?
Laura Richer.
Laura, yeah, she's in everything. She just runs.
I love her. She's in film. She's in
shows up, like she's there somehow.
Everything. Yes. Yeah, she's amazing. I cannot do it. She is so busy all the time. Like, I don't know how she does it. She's a superwoman.
Try to get her on the show sometime.
Yeah, she's a good one.
Yeah, she probably has great stories.
She got our little group together. Oh, she has tons of stories. That should be perfect for this. So she got our group together and we do cosplay for like the car shows here.
Uh-huh.
So those are pretty fun.
Right on. Yeah,
We're
that's
trying to
cool.
do some more events now.
Right. That sounds awesome. That sounds fun.
I went to
That's pretty cool.
C2E2 for the first time this year, or wait, last year. So that was pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, the last Comic Con they actually got together here in town where that group was there and everything.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, that one C2E2.
Oh, nice.
That's really impressive. I like that.
Yeah,
That was so
super
fun.
cool. So that last event they had here in town was super cool, wasn't it? Like
Yeah.
I mean, if you were there, if your group was there anyway, I mean, that was the biggest, I think, successful cosplay thing they finally got together in this town,
Yep.
wasn't it?
Yeah,
So I
that was
hope
amazing. My group was there. I was filming, so I couldn't make it to that one, but the rest of the group was there.
I hope they continued doing that here because that was the best Comic Con that's really ever come here. I think, honestly,
Yeah,
the
it sounds
combination of
like
cosplay and how it turned out, all the celebrities, they need to do that like every 2 months.
it sounds like they're gonna be doing more. So
Right on. I
fingers
hope they do,
crossed.
man. I hope they do. So, because there is one coming up in Peoria, I was even thinking about
Yeah.
going to. Same company, or whatever is going to doing one up there. I was just going to pop up there because they had a ton of celebrities on the list.
Yep.
Super cool. So, yeah. So you're a cosplayer, and another thing, you're an animal advocate, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm
So
huge
tell
with
us
the
about
animals. I
Besides
do
money.
some stuff with World Wildlife Fund. Mostly just like charity stuff,
For
and I
what?
try
What
to
is it called? Sorry.
the World Wildlife Fund.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, mostly I write letters to senators complaining that they
That's
need to take
awesome.
better care of our seas and our forests and our elephants. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Thank you. That's super cool. Yeah.
I did get a
Someone has
response
to
twice,
do
so
it
that was
for
kind of
everybody
cool.
else. Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. So what?
It was oh, I don't remember his name now. I think it was Aaron something, Senator Aaron something with Illinois.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Well, shout out to whoever that was.
I don't remember now, but he responded about some letter I wrote about the tigers. So that was kind of cool.
Uh-huh. Nice.
And then somebody sent me a screenshot of one of the bills for the tigers being in there. So that was awesome.
Skeletor said he's harmless. She's cute though. And
I'm not harmless,
damn
though.
Jessica Rabbit. So there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. She's one of them. Yep. I got Poison Ivy, Maru. I got a lot of different ones.
Yeah, you got the Poison Ivy hair down for sure.
Yeah.
Nice.
I just figured out how to do the Uma Thurman buns. So that's going to be fun.
Oh, super cool. I love Uma. She's my favorite villain.
Yep. And then Springfield has a Wild, and they're huge on helping animals. I don't know if you guys heard of them. Stands for Women I Love Dogs.
Yeah. What is it? Tell us about it.
It's kind of like APL, but
Women who love dogs.
Women in love with dogs.
Okay.
It's called Wild, and they do a lot of stuff for animals. They have a lot of sales, like bake sales. They go to the Petco and PetSmart and raise funds for them. They go to other states and take in the ones that have a hard time getting adopted. They cover their vet bills, and I like that they actually vet the people who foster their animals. Like they go through an extreme process to make sure they go to good homes.
Very cool. So we'll try to throw up some links in our chat if you guys get a chance. Throw some links up to that, will you?
I got
I try to do their bake sales. Anytime they ask for like cookie sales, I try to bake cookies for them. So
yeah, where do they have those at? Where they sell them?
All over Springfield.
Yeah. So when you see those, everybody support.
Yeah.
Bye.
And if you follow their page, like they show everything they do. They're amazing for animals.
There you go. wildk9rescue.org, everybody. Boom.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
And I think I see. Is that you right there next to the?
It's a long-haired, red-haired lady. Anyway.
I honestly don't know. I can't see.
So super cool. Yeah. K9 Rescue in Springfield, Illinois. There's their calendar of events.
Yeah. They're so cool.
Yeah. Go check them out, everybody. Super cool, Sammy.
Yeah.
So
I got tattoos of Save the Elephants on my back too. Like, I'm pretty big on them.
yeah, do you really? Nice.
Yeah.
Super cool.
And then Save the
I'll be doing
Turtles
that.
on my leg. So
And nice.
yeah.
So I figured I'd ask you. I wanted to just ask you some things. Like we said, we get bored with our opinions of things, so we just thought we bring somebody on here and kind of throw a bunch of goofy things at them, and just see what you think about them. And I know I warn you some of the things I'd be throwing at you, so I'd give you a little time to think about them. A little bit, kind of, sort of. But one right away that we got to talk about, since it's been such big news right now, is. What do you think? And chat also, and everyone in the chat room, what do you guys all think about this alien invasion? About this meteor that's up in space, and everyone's just freaking out, saying there's a light on it and it's an invasion, and that we better run or we better shoot at it now and attack, or what do you think, Sammy?
I don't
You
think
heard
too much
about it?
into the alien thing.
Have you seen it at all? People talking about it?
Not lately. The last thing I saw was like all the UFO sightings, the supposed UFO sightings.
Well, we have some probably messed up algorithms in our little feeds. So,
It's when
what about you guys? Oh, you're seeing everyone else. Go ahead, Sammy.
It's when everybody was talking about they're seeing all those things in the sky, like all the drones. When that was going on, that was the last thing I really heard about all that.
So, what do you feel about UFOs and aliens and those drones that were flying around? What do you think they are?
I think the drones are the government, but that's just me.
Yeah. You think those are all man-made
aliens,
for the most part? Right.
I tend to ghosts, but not quite aliens.
Right. What about aliens in general? Do you believe that there's some kind of aliens out there of some kind?
Yeah, I think there's something else out there. There's other things out there. I just don't think
they're here already.
Probably.
You know how people talk about that there's lizard people here and they're disguising themselves and weird things like that. You don't think they're here already?
Not like that, no.
Right, yeah. Like Adam. Adam's a lizard person.
There might be some creatures we don't know about.
Here in a second. No, I'm just kidding. Adam's a good Christian boy. He's not a lizard man.
I do see comments popping up, but I can't see them. So just a heads up to them.
So we have a question from listener Julie. She wants to know about the Wilds Canine Rescue. Are they the ones that have that thrift store, the Thrift and Sniff?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yep. And their proceeds go towards the animals. Yeah.
Yeah. That's my fiance. We actually stopped by that location about a half a week ago.
Cool.
So yeah, it's a really neat place, and there's a lot of neat stuff in it. So go there, please. It's an awesome place.
And they donate to this. What do they donate to?
It goes towards helping the animals, like the ones that need all the vet bills, because they take in rescues. They take in a lot of rescues that need a lot of help.
What do? They just give like a percentage of their profits to this charity, you think, or what?
From what I understand, it goes back to their vet bills.
Wow,
straight to the vet bills for the dogs. Yeah.
Super cool. Broomstick, who is a host of another podcast, right? What does she host?
I don't think she hosts a podcast.
Oh, okay. Well, she's just an awesome listener. Broomstick said she read they were worried that it may have drones to attack. What did she mean by that? I missed that.
Like the meteor?
She's talking about the Meteor 31 Atlas. That's the one that everybody says.
Oh, then might be firing some drones to attack us, huh? All right, yeah. That's a new one. So, and there. Did Elon, is this true? Did Elon send out a warning saying that we need to run or fire at it?
Let me look it up.
Is that true or not? Because I saw on the internet something like that. I swear to you.
Oh,
it
well,
said
it's
that.
true then.
Right. That's why I want you to look and see, because I'm
It-
pretty sure it's not true. I hope, but
It's on the internet. It's true.
Elon has
what's Elon say about the aliens?
Elon has said that it is a very intriguing object that is approaching, but he says he can neither confirm nor deny that it is an alien spacecraft, but he is leaning towards confirming it.
Okay.
See, so why is Elon scaring people? I mean, he's a smart dude, and he hasn't really said it's not an alien.
It's like I always say, when the aliens fly by Earth, they're like, roll the windows up. We don't want to go there. No.
Yeah.
They're about ready to do a drive-by on us, so we better gangster up and be ready.
So they're going to lock their doors and put their shields up. They don't
Yeah.
want their
Yeah,
car
right.
broken into, you know.
Don't
They're
make
probably
eye
looking at us like
contact.
we're a reality show.
Don't make eye contact with the chimpanzees, people. Let's just keep driving. We grew up from starfish. They're monkeys. Let's go.
I hope
go.
they just keep going, but I don't know. It seems like they're coming right at us, sort of. What's this? Chris Lynn says, she's going to make a big sign, stand on the roof of the Hilton in Springfield and welcome them. There you go. I've already seen welcoming parties, like some big concert, even like some kind of gathering at the exact time. And they were all going to gather together. I read this, I swear. They all were going to gather together at a certain time and send out some kind of signal to the ship. Some kind of positive signal messages, spiritual thing, right? The whole crowd is going to do this. This is real. I saw it. I read it. So yeah, we should have a meetup for weird frequencies when it flies by and try to send out.
Wait. The last time we tried to do the last time I heard about all this stuff, it was the Anunnaki appearing during the solar eclipse, and those damn things never showed up.
Yeah, well, this is just going to keep flying by too. And actually, when it gets closer, they'll probably just hopefully be able to see that it's just a meteor. Let's face it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's real.
It's always fun to speculate, though.
Yeah, and why is Elon? But that's the scary part. Is Elon hasn't really said that it's, of course it's not an alien. It's a meteor, but he's not doing that. He's like.
But the question is, what are on the meteors?
Independence Day. Yeah, it's headed here. We need Bruce Willis, but he's got dementia now or something. We're screwed. So he can't hardly talk and walk anymore. So we don't have Bruce Willis to save us. But we need someone like Bruce Willis. Bubba, can we shoot you out on a big ass rocket? Possibly.
No,
you could
just take a hell of a rocket to get my ass up there. But
I mean, the Cub Scouts are good at building rockets, so.
And we'll just shoot your ass out there at that meteor.
Do not shoot Bubba at the aliens, because then they will get pissed because they're stuck with Bubba.
No, he'll have to take one for the team. He'll have to blow up whenever he hits them.
We'll name a high school after Bubba then.
It'll have to be like Iron Man, and just take one for the team. Would you do it, Bubba? If they were came to you and they were like, "Yeah, me too." I'd fly a meteor into that thing. I mean, ship into it. No, I wouldn't. Fuck that. Bubba would though. I got grandkids, so I can't be doing that. So someone else. That's a young man's job to save the world. All right, Sammy. Moving on. Moving on. Okay, so aliens, UFOs, we know how you feel about that. So how about just a couple other things? It's getting a little late. It's 8:45. We know you're sick, and we don't want to keep you too much longer. So we'll just throw some things at you. And also anybody else in the chat, if it's got any questions for Sammy, now is a good time to throw them up. And we'll ask her if you want to ask her questions about her career or stuff like that. Or about her anything else, or her animal stuff that she does, or cosplaying. Okay, what about Bigfoot? Do you believe there's a big hairy guy running around in the woods, Sammy?
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bubba's so
yeah.
happy. Bubba is so happy that you're on Team B.
I don't know if he's like as tall as the trees, but
yeah.
I mean,
But
yeah.
you think he's running around out there, huh? You're legit. You're buying it.
I think there's people like that out there. Yeah.
Yeah. You hear that, Bubba?
Yep.
Bubba agrees 100% with you. The rest of us aren't going to talk to you no more.
See, it
No,
doesn't say.
No, I said to an extent, though. I mean, I don't think there's like a guy as big as a tree and look like the thing from Star Wars, but
you think there's something going on out there?
Yeah.
All right, bet. All right, Team
It
Bigfoot.
doesn't say Sammy's #1 fan for nothing, you know.
Now, especially. All right, so one for Team Bigfoot. All right. How about what about ghosts? Have you ever seen a ghost, or do you know? Ever seen one, or got any stories about them, or do you believe in them?
Okay. I definitely believe in them. I know my kids have seen them, and I have caught auras on camera and what looked like a ghost on a camera. I used to do ghost hunting in the cemeteries in Lincoln. So yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Do you by chance still have these photos?
I will look when we get off the phone. It looked like a girl hanging from a tree by the Beeson Cemetery. And then the auras I caught on a bridge that's now abandoned and closed down in Lincoln.
Okay.
So I'll look and see if I can find those. But for the ghost story, like I got quite a few of them.
You've really perked Tyler up.
Yeah.
Can we ask Sammy to share a ghost story?
Yeah.
So
go ahead. Sorry.
Sure.
The one that hits me the most is with my kid. Actually, my kid was about like 4 years old probably, and we had this townhouse. He had his own room, and he'd go in there the same time every night, just look at the same spot in the ceiling. It was the back left corner, and he would just have a full-on little conversation as well as he could. He couldn't really talk that well. And he would just crack up laughing, hold his belly like he's being tickled, roll on the floor, and just come running back out to my room. And then he'd go back in there and start laughing again and talking again. I'm like, I finally went in there. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, well, he keeps tickling me. I'm like, who's tickling you? He goes, him. And he'd point right there at that ceiling. And he did it every night, same time, all types of conversations for a while. And then eventually we moved. So I'm like, I can't do this anymore. It was so weird. It's so creepy.
Hi, Michelle.
Wow.
Yeah, he was convinced. And he looked like he was being tickled. He grabbed his belly and acted like he was being tickled.
Well, they say that with younger generations, particularly like between the ages of like 0 to 4, they're more susceptible to like actually communicating or interacting with a spirit. And that's what a lot of researchers believe nowadays.
They got powers
in their brain to block.
Yeah, I believe it because he was convinced.
Wow.
Like it was his best friend. He told me it was his best friend. And he would literally, like when you tickle, your stomach contracts and you grab your belly. That's what he was doing.
It was enough to move, huh? Sorry, go ahead, Tara.
Oh yeah.
No, you're good. Did he say it was like an imaginary friend?
He said it was an actual ghost. I called it an imaginary friend. But he said it was a ghost best friend. So
did he ever like describe it or drop a name by chance? I'm sorry, I know I'm asking you a lot of questions, but
no, I did not want to hear it because it scared me. So I did not ask more. That when I finally confronted him, we moved within a week after. So.
And to block energy like that, sort of.
And how long did this go on for?
Oh gosh. Over a month. It was over a month. It was a couple of months. And I just ignored it for a while, thinking that he was just being goofy. And then it just kept happening and kept happening. And it was just him running back and forth, like trying to relay a message to me. And I was like, this is just not normal. This is weird. Something's going on.
Now, when this was all going on did you ever experience anything yourself? or was this all like you were watching all this happen with your son?
The only thing I experienced is like, I swear I heard stuff at night. It sounded like footsteps, but nobody was there because my boyfriend at the time worked night shift, so he wasn't there. And my kid was asleep, so he wasn't up walking. And like, it was just terrifying because I could have sworn I heard movement and the door was open when I know I shut it. So stuff happened that I couldn't explain, but nothing like what he experienced.
Wow.
Is this? Are you still living in that house?
No.
Oh,
She bolted.
this is. I had the same thing with Carl Jones and Ash Hamilton. They had something really spooky happen, and I'm like, "Do you still have this chest? Do you still have that?" And they're like, "No, that was supposed to years ago." And I'm like, "Damn it! You guys always tell me these amazing stories, and I want to go, but
Follow
it's not
up.
there, or the house is gone."
I mean, the house I have now, my youngest son swears there's ghosts there. Like, swear that he has me stage his room because he will not go in his room unless I stage it. He swears there's ghosts in there and that they're not friendly ones.
Idea anyway.
How old is your son?
He's 9. So he's past that 0 to 4, but he swears that they're there. Like, he won't go to the bathroom by himself in the house.
Wow.
That's interesting. He may, maybe his interactions with this being or whatever it was in your old house, maybe it kind of gave him like a frequency to tune into.
Maybe it
comes to
follows.
this stuff. Maybe it follows. Sometimes that happens. I don't know.
Crystal Lynn said we're all going to die. No, we're not, Crystal Lynn. That's probably the scientists all said that thing is just a meteor. So just relax.
Yeah, I don't know. They swear up and down. Like,
wow.
Each house I've been in has had something. Like the house in between these two.
Or take some haunted items with you, or what?
Basement.
Classic haunted items, some mirrors or something.
Maybe it's just the horror movies. I don't know. I could just be paranoid in general, but
it could be a haunted item, or it could just be a spirit that follows. That stuff happens.
Yeah.
So
if you consider it, you want to talk about bringing your work home with you. Damn.
yeah. I mean, I did do a seance once. So maybe I opened a door to something there. That definitely could be. So
yeah. Get you some holy water or something, sprinkle it around.
Excuse me. I got to back up a little bit. You did a seance?
Well, it was one time, and I didn't want the bad one. I wanted the good ones. So,
what Tyler's like.
So
this was a horror movie. Does that mean she just made a big mistake?
It was not a movie, actually.
In the plot of things that's going on in her house.
You've never played with a Ouija board, have you?
Not a real one.
Okay, I was gonna say
just a
fake one on the other hand.
Fake one.
I mean, I think what I played with, but
yeah, just a Milton Bradley one.
It's Hasbro. Of all things that are right behind me, Hasbro sells the damn Ouija boards now. Yeah.
I want one so bad.
No,
you don't.
I just want to have one. I'm not gonna play with it.
That's what they always say. I just want to touch it. I just want to touch it.
You star in these damn movies. That's how they all start. No,
it's so bad.
That's cool. Whatever floats your boat. If not me though. I wouldn't known one of those. Just because I don't want to, test it out or nothing. I'm gonna be like, well, maybe I'll summon a demon. Maybe I won't. I don't know. This roll the dice here.
This is what's gonna happen, Sammy. You and your friends are gonna be over one night. You're gonna have the house to yourself. It's gonna be like a girls' night or friends' night, and one of your friends is gonna go, "You have a Ouija board? You want to see some funny stuff? You want to see some cool stuff?
See something really
Next
scary.
thing you know, you're calling me because you're like,
candles.
yeah, I need a ghost hunter to figure out what's going on here."
They're gonna be calling Tyler coming over to bless the place for you.
Crystal, do not post that. I am against Ouija boards because I've actually seen somebody use one and it went to hell real fast. So no,
I got a Barbie Ouija board.
That's enough.
It's pretty. I think.
I tap. I'm out.
From the chat room, what's your favorite horror movie?
What is
Sammy,
that?
what's
My
your
favorite
favorite
one?
horror movie? Yeah.
It's such a. It's always so hard to figure out because, like,
Or give us a top 3.
so Child's Play,
Oh, okay.
John Carpenter's The Thing.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah,
I love
there you
it.
go.
That's
Good
my
choice.
number one. That's my number one.
And then
Really? Yeah, that's a good classic horrifying.
Yeah.
Scary
it's so
movie.
good.
Yeah.
I don't know my third. It's probably Halloween.
The John Carpenter original or what?
Yeah.
Not the new Rob Zombie.
Yeah, I like the
Shit.
Rob
No,
Zombie
just
better.
kidding. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I like
Yeah.
Rob Zombie's new stuff too.
I like a majority of his stuff, but I wasn't a huge fan of that one.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people weren't. Yeah, you're right.
And the new Child's Play was so bad. It was so
Really?
bad. Yeah.
If you say for a second that Rob Zombie's Halloween wasn't that big, you ain't lived till you seen his damn version of the Monsters. I threw that fucking DVD away.
Oh, that was
Oh
horrible.
no. Okay.
I didn't watch that. I don't know why I didn't watch it yet. I want to. I plan on it. I'm going to now.
You didn't
Yeah.
waste no time.
I love the Monsters. I grew up with it, but that wasn't it. It was like, what is this? This is not,
Actually got to meet Butch Patrick.
You got to meet Butch Patrick?
Wow.
Cosplay event. Yeah.
At a what?
Quite a bit.
A cosplay event in Springfield.
Nice.
He comes to Springfield quite. Not
Was
too
he?
often.
He maybe has some connections around here or something, huh?
Yeah.
Super cool.
One year he was the grand marshal for that Route 66 Mother Road Festival thing.
That's where we cosplay.
Ah,
Yeah.
Kristen said Bigfoot's real, hairy, and stinky. Michelle says most definitely ghosts are real. Let's see. Skeletor says, "Get that boy out of there." If it's a ghost.
This is my kid.
This is interesting. I like this. Sammy, Crystalline says, Sammy, that might not be the houses. Your boy might be a medium.
Maybe, because he just swears he sees them all the time. So I just don't know. Like the reason that he wanted the dogs to sleep in his room is because of the quote entity that was under his bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
well, maybe he can see or feel these entities somehow in a way that we can't. I don't know.
It also could be just a boy's imagination. But
and that's true too. Yeah.
It could be,
you can't rule that out. And dreams and daydreaming and even
so if this
being awake
channel
and
reaches
dreaming.
the twin paranormals, I blame them.
Right.
Oh.
But yeah, all the above options are definitely viable. So
Yeah,
and,
my kid needs to watch that too.
And kids' brains are just getting slammed with just so much powerful information that we never had, in our lives.
Yeah.
The people in this room, even, we didn't get slammed with this intense information. We weren't given all the knowledge in the world at your fingertips.
True.
Not when we were kids. Now you have it, and that's pretty wild to have as a
weird about that
4-year-old.
first story is when he was so little. Like we watched VHSs, we didn't have much internet, and he was still just convinced that there was a ghost there, and it was his best friend. He tickled him, and he was the nicest ghost in the world.
I have a question regarding the dogs that sleep with your son. Do they ever react like something is in there?
They have a couple times, and then he would sleep in the living room.
Okay. Do you have a cat by chance?
I do have a cat. Yeah.
Do you have a cat? Does a cat ever react?
No.
So keep an eye on your cat.
But the cat doesn't go in there at all.
Okay. There is a theory going around that a lot of animals, particularly cats and dogs, can sense electromagnetic disturbances that not even modern day devices could. So they will be like metal detectors to an electromagnetic pulse that happens, which some people believe that's a ghost manifesting of some capacity.
Mm-hmm.
So
or you see him looking at something at the wall. It's not,
Yeah, so
looking at something.
Watch your cat. That's or watch your
coincidence when they do.
Yeah,
that.
Watch your cat. Watch your dog. Next time it goes past the room or it's walking by, if it stops and turns and looks directly in the room, they usually say that means there's something actually in there. What that is, I couldn't tell you, unfortunately. So
that's interesting.
That is interesting because the dogs have done that.
The dogs have. So there is something in that room there. It just depends on what it is.
Yeah.
Huh. Do you know the history of your house?
No, I just know it's an old house. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tyler, we're gonna need you to go under that bed and see what's under there.
Hey, I'm a ghost hunter. Don't tempt me. I'll do it.
Yeah, the only thing I know is that my dad's girlfriend's grandpa or great grandpa died in that house. I don't know how. I don't know anything about that.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I know about the house.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. What about the big question? The afterlife. Do you believe this is it? When we is this heaven? Is this hell? I mean, do you think what happens when we die? Is my question for you.
I think we go somewhere.
Do you believe in heaven and hell and that type of thing?
Yeah, in the most sense, yeah. Like I don't think there's gonna be like big golden gates and somebody standing there with a book to let us in or not. But I do think there's two different dimensions, and we're either going somewhere good or we're going somewhere that sucks. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Super cool. Super cool. We always.
I don't know if we will hate being where it's bad. I just think there are two different worlds that we're gonna go to. So.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And we're not even, going to answer that or say you are right or wrong or anything. We just want to know what you think. So it's like everyone in chat, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Super cool. All right. So a little bit before you go, if you don't mind, how about, I know you talked about a little bit about how, you got into this career, but for maybe young actresses in the Central Illinois area, especially of all places, who comes out of Central Illinois and is all of a sudden in all these cool horror movies, right? That's not an easy thing to do. You must be a very talented, person. You must be good at a lot of different things to have accomplished this. So, share maybe with some of our young listeners and viewers some advice, I guess, and how you got into this and what they could do maybe to do the same thing.
So a big part of it, unfortunately for me, is social media. I know people say not to be on your phone all the time, but there's so many opportunities in Facebook groups of Central Illinois casting stuff. And just in Springfield alone, we have a Central Illinois Film Commission committee. So that's a good way to network. And I've been trying to go to a few of those.
Doesn't Laura have a lot to do with that thing too?
Yes. Yep. I think she was vice president of it or something like that. She's really involved with it.
So you can get on their network and
most of it's Facebook groups. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Chicago has crazy opportunities. Like I got to be on an episode of Chicago PD, and that was mind blowing. And it's because of Facebook. I went on there and I just typed in like Central Illinois casting and just went from connecting and networking. So
didn't Mario Lopez from here in town, didn't he get on that show too? Or I can't remember. Maybe not.
Surprisingly, I don't know a lot of people from Springfield.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no,
I
but
gotcha.
I've probably seen the episode because I think that's
So, yeah, which tell us about being on Chicago PD.
So it's a blessing and a curse. My scene ended up getting cut. So it's so sad. They knew I had red hair, but the problem was I did a touch up the day before going,
Mhm.
and it was so bright. And instead of just color grading my whole scene, they just cut mine,
Aw.
which I
Wow.
get. So the biggest piece of advice: do not change your hair at all. Like even if it's just a root touch up, that changes your hair
The day
and it makes a
before the
difference.
shoot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. So, but still, what
Cool.
a cool experience for you, probably.
Oh, it was awesome. And I was right next to Hank. He was so close to me, I could touch him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
And then,
That's
like,
what's up.
another thing is you're gonna have to travel sometimes
Hmm.
if you want to get in like the bigger productions. So, like, I got to be a defendant in a series coming out on Peacock called The Good Daughter.
Okay.
It just wrapped, so I can't wait for it to air. But I had to go to Georgia for that one, and like I filmed in California and Texas. So you got to be
Wow.
willing to travel like your first couple years and not
So you had to
expect to
do a
get
lot of
paid a lot.
flying,
Yeah.
flying all over the place. Is that?
Yep. Or driving. I drove to Georgia and I drove to Texas.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I was pretty
I've done that.
determined. So
Uh-huh.
Make an adventure out of it.
Big boring drive across Texas, isn't it?
oh yeah, that was a whole day drive. But I met amazing people. So I
Yeah,
got to meet the Terrifier crew. I got to meet Melissa Rose. I got to meet Robert Mukes. I got to meet so many cool people just in the past 2 years.
wow. Yeah,
That's
that's
awesome.
great. And that's how you do it too, of course, is you're getting out there and what you're doing is once you're in there is networking and just being good at that. And
It's
that's
networking.
probably,
Yep.
you can't really tell anybody how to do that though, You're
right.
but
That's network. Just don't be afraid to reach out to people. And like the other thing, which I still struggle with sometimes, is you got to be okay with getting quite a bit of no's. So like this past week, I submitted 17 auditions and I haven't heard back from any yet. But even if you get a no, the next one could be a yes. So you just got to keep going because I've had more no's than yeses.
Wow. So
Well,
do you have an agent or something like that, or an agency that you work for, or are you able to be a freelance? I mean, how does
I
that work?
have an agent now, but I also freelance. So the way our contract is if I find something on my own, I do it on my own. So
Okay.
I'm
Wow.
still I'm
Yeah.
still small enough that I can do that.
That's a good deal though. That's fair enough, right? Yeah. So
yeah, and I actually just got signed with a convention manager, so I can start going to more horror conventions and getting paid for them and getting my name out there.
Awesome.
nice.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Those
So
are
I'll
great.
be in New York in November, so that's gonna be cool.
Wow.
That's such a cool way for horror people to network now.
Yeah.
Get out there and get their names. It makes money too.
Yeah. Yep. Eventually it
Those
does.
autograph booths, those merch booths, they can make a little extra cash. So for sure, that's nice
Yeah.
for them.
Yep.
That guy's name was Mario Cannon. I'm sorry, I said his name. The guy who
I
I
know
thought
that
was on
name.
Chicago PD. He lives in Lincoln. I asked him to be on the show. He didn't answer me, so I don't know.
Okay. I think I know that name. I probably saw him on IMDb somehow.
Some actress girl the other day said she'd be on the show if we sent her $50.
Yeah, that's not the way to go about it. Like,
It seemed kind of weird though. Like, I don't know. But anyway,
I feel like one of the biggest pieces of advice that everybody should have is you should do it for the passion, not for the money.
that's great advice.
Especially if you're going to be a smaller actor, like at the beginning, because you're not going to get paid that much unless you get lucky.
Right. Yeah.
And it's going to show in your work sometimes if you're doing it just for a paycheck versus whether or not you actually have a passion in what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't call it starving artists for nothing.
And my kid is now downstairs. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
fine.
Listen, kids aren't a big thing to me. I have 7 ranging from 17 to almost 2 years old. So, And that's why I broadcast from my garage.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's my little ghost hunter over here.
There you go.
Not ghost hunter. He's like ghost hider. He hides from them, but
Yeah. That's a good way to be. I don't mess around with ghosts. I don't like ghost hunt or any of that stuff. That's all Tyler's job.
Say I would. I'm just waiting for Tyler to invite me. I mean,
I saw you once, but you said you were in bed. Sorry.
So what do you?
We'll talk about that later, Tyler.
What's coming up next for you, Sammy? I know you signed that movie deal we were talking about, but like, where can people find you, and how can what's coming up next for you?
So I'm on like all the social media pages, and my handle is the 50 Shades of Little for all of them.
Okay.
Up next, I actually just got invited to the 77th Primetime Emmy Awards in California.
Really?
Wow! Congratulations!
Yeah, I got the invite today.
Did you really? That's exciting.
So hopefully I want to go there. It just depends because that stuff's not cheap because they don't pay for you to fly out there. You got to fly out there yourself, and then they cover the rest.
Of course not. Yeah.
Great for networking, though.
It's in LA.
I know. But in November I have Compulsion, and in December I have another movie in California called Midnight Maniac with Justin Smith. So I got stuff for the rest of the fall and winter.
And Compulsion, you're starring in that one, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, you're on the poster and everything. Super
I know,
cool.
it's gonna be so fun.
Yeah.
I love horror, but it's gonna be nice to do something with more action. So.
Oh, okay. So that's going to be like an action adventure type thing.
It's gonna be like action with a twist of psychological thriller. So.
Okay. Super cool.
Yeah.
So.
And the lead guy is the director, and he looks like Chuck Norris. So
we were talking about that.
We talked about that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like split image of him. And what's even cooler is the stunt choreographer.
Mm-hmm.
He did stunts for Chuck Norris himself.
Really?
Yeah.
No way. There he is, Rob Davison. Yeah.
Yeah.
Check that dude out. He looks amazing.
Yes.
And Sammy's got the classic heroin. What is that called? Not heroin. Heroin. What is that word I'm looking for?
Heroin. Yeah.
You got it right, Rob.
Yeah. Thank you. Very cool. Sometimes one man's pain is another man's passion. I could be the announcer if you need me to.
That's Chuck Norris.
Rob Davidson, Sammy Morningstar, coming 2026. Compulsion. There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
That's gonna be awesome. So I actually, just to throw this out there, it's just quickly, I wrote a book, right, and it's this big, huge, epic science fiction fantasy, and I really would, and my plans are to turn it into like a Netflix movie or series. That's of course the big dream, the big pipe dream. Is what it is, but. I have submitted it, my book to several people, and one of them was Ash Hamilton.
Okay.
And he's giving it a read right now, and he's going to give me some advice, and before I do a rewrite. Cool. So I'm in the first write, right? So it's really at the beginning, but I promise you, I got a role for you in this series, whatever it is, movie. Series, whatever it is, I got you a very high up role. There you go. So it's going to be cool. But anyway, I was just throwing that out there. So anyhow, but Sammy, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Was there anything that we didn't cover that you want to talk about, or
I don't believe so. I think we covered it all.
We hit you with all kinds of stuff. So if you're yawning, you're tired, you're ready to go to bed, probably, and sick. And so thank you for, struggling through COVID and all that, and not getting us sick. We appreciate that. I didn't feel anything. I feel fine. I feel great. No, I just get. But thank you for your time, and someone like you for you're not. an Academy Award winning actress quite yet, but you know, you're an up and coming actress and you're up there, and we appreciate you really taking the time to be on our little show. So we appreciate you a lot, and thank you so much, and good luck in everything that you do. And everybody, be sure and check out Sammy's links. We got them up on our Facebook. You know, we'll put them up in the chat room right now. You know, there's one that you went to there's Wild Canine Rescue. There was one that went to 50shadesLittle.com. Was that the one that took you to everything like that you do, kind of, sort of?
That's my website. I have a link tree that takes you to like literally.
Yeah, the link tree. If we can find that, make sure we post that in the chat so everybody can check her out. So thank you so much, Sammy. And
thank you guys.
That's the show, everybody. Thank you for watching, and there you have it. Check out Sammy. Go watch your movies. Support local. Sammy Morningstar, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Take care.